Okay, so since quarantine, I've been streaming a lot. I've been streaming on Twitch. I've been uploading YouTube content 3 to 4 times per week, and I realized that I needed good internet. Now, the internet I had at first was bad. It was terrible. I had like 13 download and around 4 to 7 upload. So I talked to my uncle and my landlord, and I told them, hey, I need some more, I need better internet. I need something more stable. But they said, no, I get it. They're not like us. As long as they have good internet connection, they're good. But I needed speed, and I needed reliability and stable internet connection. So I decided to buy my own internet. So I called Rogers. I set up everything. The guy came in the house. And bear in mind, this was a couple months ago, like back in January, February time. So I got everything set up and I was good. I was getting 300 download and around 15 to 16 upload speeds. Now, I actually set that internet up down in the basement because that's where I was for the time being. Now, fast forward 3-4 months later, my uncle and the landlord told me that, hey, you have to move upstairs because there'll be new tenants coming in the basement. And I had no problem because upstairs has better spacing, nicer room and stuff. So I said, all right, let's go. But I didn't remember that I installed my router downstairs. So everything moved so fast. I just moved upstairs, started to stream again, and I realized my internet was off. Especially at nighttime when all the doors were closed and everything, the internet connection was very, very inconsistent, and I needed to move the router from downstairs in the basement upstairs to where I'm at right now. But I had an issue. Now, the issue I had was I couldn't set up my internet myself because it uses coax cable and everything. Like, you need a professional to come in, run the wires again, rewire everything, and it's just something that I couldn't have done by myself. So I called in my Rogers internet service provider team, and they said because of the COVID-19 situation, you can't get anyone to come in and rewire and set up the moving to get my router from down in the basement onto the level that I'm at right now. And yeah, basically this is what the guy that I call Rogers said.
So because of the COVID precaution, right?
Yeah.
COVID-19 situation, our techs right now, they don't enter the homes.
Oh, so that means
So
that means no one can come in and like move it?
Not from the inside. Anything to do with outside they can do, but inside a tech won't be able to, they won't come in do it. Because of the COVID, for your safety and their safety, they just do anything that's regarding outside, they will help. But anything to do with the inside, they won't take care of.
Yeah, so I was kind of screwed. I had two options. Either I ran a LAN cable from the basement up onto the second floor, which I can't do because you're not allowed to bore holes or anything in this apartment. And my second option is to get a mesh network. So I was browsing through the web. I was looking at different mesh network systems because obviously that's my only option. So I tried the Google Nest thing, and I was literally just looking around, and literally as I was looking around, I got contacted by Meshforce. They said, hey Siobhan, do you want to check out our stuff free of charge, blah blah. I said, yeah. So they sent everything in, and now I'm gonna show you the unboxing experience. Alright, we got our knife. So yeah, let's go ahead and unbox this. I saw some text on it. So right here it says True Whole Home Mesh Wi-Fi, easy to expand with the dots, manage on mobile. So that's pretty good. So the one that I have right here is the M3 suite. So it comes with 2 dots, 4,000 square feet, all of that stuff. So yeah, all I want to do is just show you guys how this works, if it works, honest opinion and everything. So let me go ahead and open the box like I said I was gonna do in the first place. Alright. Woo, there we go. This box is trolling me, guys. Alright. So inside we have the main Meshforce handy dandy notebooks, and then the dots. So these are what we're gonna put around the house to get the connections going. We also have some cables inside. We're gonna need those, and the power cord. And that's basically everything we got. There's nothing else inside the box or anything. So yeah, that's it for the box. Now I'm not sure if we're gonna need this quick start guide it's supposed to be pretty straightforward in my opinion. So they have a YouTube video guide. You could download the app and all that. So let me just download this app real quick. Let's see what we have in here. Got the Meshforce thing right here. So we just plug this into our wall. That's cool. Oh, so we just plug this into any wall outlet. Alright, and then this is the main player of the game. This is the brains of it. It's not heavy too, it's really lightweight. Alright. So we have this Meshforce. And then we have these two dots, which are basically what we're gonna place anywhere to get the signal boosted. So yeah, this is gonna be my first time setting up anything like this. As I said before, I can't get my internet to move from down the basement to upstairs. So this is gonna be the only way I could get everything sorted out. So based on this manual, you have the video guide, download the app, already did that. Now I need to connect this router. I need to connect this mesh point to my modem. And then I guess I'll just plug these access points in and it will pick it up. So yeah, let's get started. So you could now see the mesh Wi-Fi popping up right here because I connected it to the back of my modem, and also right here with the WAN port and the LAN port. And also your Wi-Fi and password could be found at the bottom of this Meshforce. So I'm just gonna enter that and then I'll go back upstairs to finish everything right now. Alright guys, so I'm back in my room. As I said before, downstairs is not my boundaries. I'm not supposed to go down there because other people live down there, but that's where my internet is. So yeah, now I'm connected to the mesh Wi-Fi. So I have these two mesh points here, which I'm gonna plug one in my room. I don't think I need to use the other one because the only place I need internet right now is in my room. But I'm gonna plug one in my room, and I'm going to also jump inside the application because this is where we could also change our Wi-Fi passwords and everything. So where's the app that I downloaded? Right here. iOS 14, by the way. So there we go. It's telling us that we could go ahead and set it up. So let me just plug this somewhere real quick. I'm gonna quickly plug it into that wall over here. So let's go ahead and do that. Remove this. And let's add our Meshforce. Oh yes. My internet is gonna be so good now. Hopefully. Let's see if we get the same speeds. So I have our Meshforce there. As I said before, I only need one. We got two with this package. Let's start to set everything up. Mesh point is identifying your network. It says that we needed to give it a minute or so. We could also change the Wi-Fi name. So I'm gonna name this Chevy. Alright, so I just entered my password. It's loading. Alright, so oh wow. Alright, it doesn't even matter. Please reconnect to the Wi-Fi, blah blah blah. Alright, so I think we're good. You guys remember the speeds that we're getting before? So let's go ahead and connect to get your own Wi-Fi right here. Alright, so my mesh system is connected. Now it's time to test to see if we get the same 300 down that would get. As you can see, I'm connected to the Chevy Got More Wi-Fi. So let's run a speed test real quick. I've run a few and it looks good. So let's go ahead and run it again. Let's go. That looks good. 200. Oof. 290. I normally get 300 down, guys, and it's hitting that 300 down, 15 to 16 up. See if it hits that. This is pretty good, man. So around 14 up, 300 down, 14 up. That's great. And as I said before, the mesh is right there, so this is gonna be good for my streams. And just to show you guys, I'm connected to the Chevy Got More Wi-Fi. This is my original Wi-Fi without the mesh right here, Chevy 5G. That's my Wi-Fi without the mesh. Now I'm gonna test the speeds with my Wi-Fi without the mesh, just to show you guys the difference. Let's see if what's the difference we get here. Alright, go. So this is the Wi-Fi that's downstairs in the basement. See the speeds? How is it faster? I don't get it, but that's crazy, right? So this is the Wi-Fi downstairs. Still getting that nice 14-15 upload, but the download speed is not looking great. So yeah, this is definitely a go. And I still have one more that I could hook up somewhere. I'll probably hook it up in the living room or something like that, so when I'm outside. But yeah, and I still need to talk about the application, the mesh application. So yeah, I'm gonna sit down again and show you guys even more stuff you could do with the app. But so far, this is definitely a go. So yeah, let me show you what the app has to offer. So it's called My Mesh. You could download it from your Google Play Store or the App Store. This is what it looks like. It shows you all your mesh points and the mesh is connected to. As you can see, it says 2 devices. But the cool thing about this is that if you go inside the settings, you have tons of different features you could play around with, right? So jumping onto the settings here, we have the wireless settings where you could go ahead and change your Wi-Fi password or the name of our Wi-Fi network. We have the guest network feature where you could temporarily give off this guest network. So anybody that comes over, you could let them use this Wi-Fi. As you can see, my mesh guest. So you don't have to give them your own Wi-Fi. So the guest is really good. Parental control. As you can see, you could add different devices, add groups, you can manage your kids' internet usage, stuff like that. Internet settings, you could change the different internet connection type, you could add a mesh, all different stuff here for enthusiasts, things that you probably don't even use on a daily basis, but you have all these settings here, which is great. But overall, guys, as I mentioned, I think it's worth it. Really good, especially as I said earlier, if you're in a situation where your router is further away from you, this is definitely a go. Links for this will be down below in the description as well. And I want to say thanks to Meshforce for sponsoring today's video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. If you're new, make sure you subscribe and you turn on that post notification bell. Leave a like, and as always, love, peace, and tweaks. Signing out.